Every piece of gold, from a simple ring to ancient treasure, has a secret. Its story didn't start in the earth, dug from a mine or panned from a river. No. Its true story, the origin of the atoms in that ring, began in one of the most violent and spectacular events the universe has to offer. We now have incredible evidence that much of it was forged in the collision of two dead stars. That ring on your finger, that bit of gold in your phone, is a direct link to a cosmic forge that blazed hotter and brighter than 1 billion suns. The journey of gold isn't really a story about geology, it's a story about astrophysics. And it connects us, in a very real way, to the epic life and death of the stars. To understand where gold comes from, we have to travel back in time, across millions of light years, to witness creation on an unimaginable scale. Our story begins where all stories of elements do, inside the fiery heart of a star. Stars are the universe's element factories. For billions of years, they take the simplest element, hydrogen, and fuse it into helium. The immense pressure and temperature in a star's core force these atoms together, releasing a tremendous amount of energy, the very light and heat that makes life on Earth possible. As a star ages, it keeps going, fusing helium into carbon, carbon into oxygen, and so on, creating heavier and heavier elements. The calcium in our bones, the oxygen we breathe, it was all cooked up in a stellar furnace. But there's a limit. This process of fusion, of building bigger atoms, hits a wall at iron. Iron is element 26, and for a star, it's a dead end. Fusing iron into something heavier doesn't release energy, it consumes it. So, when a massive star builds up a core of iron, the engine just shuts down. The outward push of energy that held the star up against its own gravity vanishes. The star collapses, triggering a cataclysmic supernova explosion. These explosions are powerful enough to scatter all those elements, the carbon, the oxygen, the iron, across the galaxy, seeding the cosmos with the raw materials for new stars and planets. But for a long time there was a puzzle. While supernovae are crucial, models have struggled to explain the sheer amount of the heaviest elements we see, like platinum, uranium, and especially gold. So, if even these spectacular explosions aren't the main source, where does gold come from? The answer is something even more extreme. To find gold's true birthplace, we have to look not at living stars, but at their corpses. When a star many times the mass of our sun dies in a supernova, its core can collapse into one of the most extreme objects in the universe, a neutron star. Imagine taking a star more massive than our sun and crushing it down into a sphere no bigger than a city. That's a neutron star. They are so ridiculously dense that a single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh hundreds of millions of tons here on Earth. They are essentially giant atomic nuclei, packed with neutrons, spinning at incredible speeds. For a long time, physicists wondered, what would happen if two of these, born from separate explosions but locked in a binary orbit, were to meet? For millions of years, they'd circle each other in a silent cosmic dance. But as they orbit, they radiate energy as gravitational waves ripples in space-time itself. This causes them to lose energy, and their orbit slowly decays. They spiral closer and closer, faster and faster, until they're moving at a huge fraction of the speed of light, hurtling toward one final, universe-altering collision. These dead stars were the prime suspects in the mystery of gold's origin, but for decades, it was just a theory. On the 17th of August, 2017, theory became reality. A new kind of signal washed over the Earth. The LIGO and Virgo gravitational wave observatories detected a telltale chirp that lasted for over a minute, the unmistakable sound of two neutron stars spiraling into their end. Just 1.7 seconds later, the Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope spotted a short burst of high-energy light from the exact same patch of sky. This was the moment astronomers had been waiting for. Alerts flew out to observatories across the globe. Telescopes on every continent and in orbit swung to focus on a single point in the galaxy NGC 4993, 130 million light-years away. And there they saw it, a new point of light, a fading afterglow from the collision. They had witnessed, for the first time, a kilonova. This event, named GW170817, was the cosmic crime scene. The collision itself is almost indescribably violent. Two city-sized objects, each with more mass than our sun, smashing into each other at a significant fraction of the speed of light. The impact shreds the neutron stars, flinging out a massive cloud of incredibly hot, dense, and neutron-rich material. This expanding cloud is the kilonova, and it's inside this chaotic, incandescent mess that the universe's ultimate alchemy takes place. The conditions inside that kilonova cloud are unlike almost anywhere else. It's a maelstrom of neutrons, with temperatures in the billions of degrees. This is the perfect environment for a unique process known as the rapid neutron capture process, or the R process. Think of it like this. Fusion inside a star is slow and steady. The R process is the opposite. It's a frantic, violent assembly line. Atomic nuclei are hit with such an overwhelming flood of free neutrons that they absorb them faster than they can fall apart. An ion nucleus, for instance, might get slammed with dozens of neutrons in a fraction of a second, creating an extremely heavy, unstable version of itself. These super heavy atoms are radioactive and immediately begin to decay, converting their extra neutrons into protons. And when a neutron becomes a proton, the element changes. In a cascade of decays, the atoms climb the periodic table, transforming into heavier elements. Within seconds, the debris cloud is seeded with vast quantities of silver, platinum, uranium, and of course, gold. The glow from the kilonova itself is powered by the radioactive decay of these freshly minted elements. The scale of this is staggering. Analysis of GW170817 suggests that this single merger created a total of about 10 to 20 Earth masses worth of heavy elements. Of that, a small but significant fraction was gold. We're talking about possibly several Earth masses of pure gold, forged in a single fleeting event. In a flash, two dead stars collided and manufactured more gold than has been mined in all of human history. The story doesn't end there. The kilonova explosion blasts this precious cargo out into space. This cloud of gold and platinum expands rapidly. After just a day, it could be larger than the orbit of Neptune. For millions of years, these atoms drift through the galaxy, mixing with the gas and dust clouds left behind by other stellar explosions. This interstellar medium gets enriched, seasoned with the legacy of dead stars. And this recycled material is the raw ingredient for the next generation of stars and planets. That is how the gold arrived here. About 4.6 billion years ago, a cloud of gas and dust, seeded by countless stellar events including ancient neutron star mergers, began to collapse under its own gravity. This cloud formed our sun and our solar system. The gold that was forged billions of years earlier, in a cataclysm hundreds of light years away, was part of our cosmic inheritance. As the early Earth formed and was still molten, heavy elements like iron and gold sank to the center, forming the planet's core. The leading theory is that the gold we can actually access today in our mines and rivers was delivered much later in a shower of asteroid impacts that struck the Earth's cooling crust. Every nugget, every flake, every atom of gold on this planet is an alien artifact, a remnant of a cosmic cataclysm that happened long before our sun was even born. So, look again at that piece of gold. That ring, that heirloom, that speck inside your phone. It isn't just a shiny metal. It's a relic. Its atoms were likely forged in a collision of stellar corpses moving at nearly the speed of light. It was born in an explosion that briefly shone with incredible power. It journeyed across the void for eons, a ghost of a dead star system, until it was swept up in the birth of our own. The story of gold shows how the universe can take the most extreme and violent events imaginable to create something we find beautiful, valuable, and enduring. It's proof that even in death, stars give birth to new treasures. And it's a humbling reminder that we are quite literally connected to the most spectacular events in the cosmos. The atoms on your finger have a story more violent and epic than you could ever imagine. They are star stuff, forged in fire and delivered by chance, a little piece of the cosmic forge, right here on Earth. If you were captivated by this journey to the heart of a cosmic forge, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. We explore the biggest questions in the universe every week, and let us know in the comments what other cosmic mysteries you'd like to see us unravel. Thanks for watching.